Have you ever wondered why some names echo through time while others fade into dust? What was it about the minds of people like Ibn Sina, Al-Khwarizmi, and Imam Al-Ghazali, or even non-Muslim minds like Einstein or Da Vinci, that made them unforgettable? It wasn't just intelligence. It wasn't just talent. It was discipline. It was relentless curiosity, and it was the ability to seek answers, not just from books, but from silence, solitude, and the Creator. Great minds don't chase comfort. They sit with discomfort until it reveals a secret. They ask, and what is the meaning behind this failure? What lesson is hidden in this delay? They understand what many miss. Success is never an accident. It's built quietly, while others sleep. It's earned in moments of rejection, in late nights of study, and in the courage to be different, even if the world doesn't understand. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, once said, "The strong believer is better and more beloved to Allah than the weak believer, while there is good in both." Strength here isn't just physical, it's mental, emotional, spiritual. It's the kind of strength that keeps walking when doors keep closing. Do you think greatness is only for the few? History says otherwise. Greatness begins with a single choice: to show up, to stay consistent, to choose meaning over distraction, purpose over popularity. Those minds that shaped history didn't have more time than you. They had more intention. They didn't wait for motivation. They built systems. They made routines. They turned failure into fuel. So today you have to ask yourself, what legacy will you leave behind? Will you be remembered for what you started or what you finished? Your story is still being written. And if you align your heart with Allah, stay consistent in your efforts, and remain patient in the process, then one day others will study your life as the blueprint for success. But maybe you're tired of trying, tired of failing, tired of watching others rise while you're stuck in silence. And maybe you've started to believe the lie that you're not good enough, that your efforts don't matter, that you're too late, too broken, too far behind. But here's the truth. Every great mind you admire once stood where you're standing. They doubted themselves. They were rejected. They had moments where quitting seemed easier, but they didn't. Why? Because they saw the pain as part of the process. Because they knew that diamonds are only made under pressure. Because they believed that Allah never wastes the effort of the believer. Indeed, Allah does not allow the reward of those who do good to be lost. Surah At-Tawbah 9:120. So don't you dare give up now. This waiting season, this quiet hardship, it's shaping you for something greater. Maybe the world hasn't seen your light yet, but that doesn't mean Allah hasn't. Stay the course, one step at a time. Your legacy is in the making. And remember, it's not always the loudest who leave the greatest mark. Sometimes it's the ones who rise quietly, who serve with sincerity, who fail and try again without applause. That's who Allah raises. That's who history remembers. Because success isn't just about fame or fortune. It's about fulfilling the purpose Allah created you for. And every trial, every delay, every door that didn't open was simply Allah saying, not here, not yet. I have something better. So hold on a little longer, not because it's easy, but because it will be worth it. And while the world may not see your quiet efforts, Allah sees every tear you've shed, every prayer whispered in desperation, every moment you chose patience when you could have given up. That is success, that is strength. Because greatness doesn't always wear a crown, sometimes it wears scars. So when you feel like you're falling behind, remind yourself, some of the greatest minds in history were once overlooked, underestimated, and even mocked. But they kept walking, they kept building, they kept trusting, and in the silence of their struggle, Allah was preparing their spotlight. So don't curse the journey, don't rush the process, because your story, just like theirs, will inspire the ones who come after you. Remember that success isn't always loud. Sometimes it grows quietly, deep within you when no one is watching. That's when Allah is closest, when the world feels farthest away. Your setbacks aren't signs of failure. They're signs of redirection. Your delays aren't denials. They're divine pauses to make sure the destination you reach is far better than the one you prayed for. So hold on. You were never forgotten. You were never left behind. Because the path you're walking, it was written for you, with purpose, with mercy, with greatness stitched between every trial. If this message inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Someone else may need it more than you know. And if you're ready to take your journey seriously, hit like, comment, I won't quit, and subscribe for more powerful reminders rooted in wisdom and truth. Thank you for watching.